it's Mells with Superficial Gallery, and welcome to episode 17 of 31 Days with the King. This is a short series dedicated to all things Stephen King, with a daily upload on one of his works. So we'll try our best to incorporate some of his more popular titles, as well as some of the ones that maybe aren't as well known or weren't as well received. So with that, I would like to share one of my most special editions in my collection, and that is Cycle of the Werewolf. Okay, so I say this is a special one because it's incredibly short, first of all. I don't even know if you would consider this a novel, perhaps a novella. I don't even know if you would consider it that. I almost would, it is sort of a graphic novel, I guess you could say. There are beautiful illustrations in here, and I am going to show those to you because that is why I had to include this in my playlist for the month. So the story is really kind of self-explanatory. It takes place in a fictional town in Maine, Tarker Mills. It is a old mining town, I believe, and every full moon there is a tragedy, and it involves a werewolf, basically. And it is someone that lives in the town, so I won't spoil that for you. I will let you check this out and figure out who it is that is actually terrorizing this town, because it's a pretty nice little surprise in there. I really enjoyed it. Now, I want to show you the illustrations. So, first of all, the illustrations are by Bernie Wrightson. Okay, I believe the thought for this collection first started off as a 12-month calendar, where it was going to have one of his illustrations and then maybe a really short little story by Stephen King. But it turned into this great little treasure right here that, again, I can't get enough of. So there's 12 chapters, one for every month of the year, one for every cycle of the new moon. Okay, so first I will show you what marks each of the chapters, which is this. Okay, so it goes all the way through December, of course. All right, second, I want to show you these beautiful illustrations throughout the book. This one is a really haunting one to me. Okay. I love the artwork. My favorite, though, is this one, and let's see, yes, it takes place in May. So this is the little photo or the illustration for May, and it's my favorite one in the graphic novel here. I think it's gorgeous, beautiful, all the werewolves, fire, just everything. This is a true... one of the true lesser known things that Stephen King did. If you are familiar with this little movie that was released in the 80s called Silver Bullet, it was written by Stephen King, but it is based on this graphic novel here, okay? That starred Corey Haim, Gary Busey, and it has Terry O'Quinn in it. Now, a lot of you might know that name from Lost, but I like to think of Mr. O'Quinn as our very own Warden Lacey from season 1 of Castle Rock. Thought he did an amazing job in that series. Castle Rock is returning on the 23rd with season 2. Misery arrives, so it's going to be around the novel Misery, or it's going to really feature Annie Wilkes, okay, everybody's favorite psychotic nurse. Now, before I close off this review, I would like to read the afterword from Stephen King, because for some reason it just cracks me up. It's probably not meant to crack anybody up, but I find it hilarious, so I'd like to read it to you. Any dedicated moon watcher will know that, regardless of the year, I have taken a good many liberties with the lunar cycle, usually to take advantage of days, so Valentine's, July 4th, etc., which mark certain months in our minds. To those readers who feel that I didn't know any better, I assert that I did, but the temptation was simply too great to resist. And he wrote that on August 4th, 1983. It cracks me up. Don't ask me why. That's his humor. And I like it. I dig it. So this does not, unfortunately, have a photo of Mr. King in it because it's full of a lot of other beautiful illustrations in it. I guess we just don't need a picture of the king in here. I'm trying to find this. Now, for each chapter, because it's like months are the chapters, right? They also have illustrations to show that month. And October's illustration for the month is my favorite. So May's Werewolf illustration is my favorite out of the novel, but October's month illustration is my favorite one. And I don't know why, just it looks super creepy, right? Welcome to October. So, anywho, I hope you have enjoyed me reviewing Cycle of the Werewolf with you. If you have, in fact, read this, make sure you comment below. If you've seen the adaptation, comment below. I love to talk to people, especially about Silver Bullet. It's one of my favorite werewolf movies, and it's sort of a cult classic now, which is I really appreciate it more as an adult than I did when I first watched it when I was younger. So make sure you subscribe to Superficial Gallery. Hit the bell to get notified when new content is published. Again, we're taking requests, so if you have any one of Stephen King's works that you'd like to see covered on the series, you can comment that below as well, or tweet me at MellsBells84 out in the Twitter sphere. We'd be happy to cover it for you. Everyone have a fantastic evening, and I will be back to haunt y'all tomorrow. Bye.